In 2011, sonar scans in the Baltic Sea revealed a massive circular object sitting on the ocean floor. The structure appears unnatural, with sharp edges, right angles, and what look like corridors or ramps carved into it. Some researchers noticed the sonar signal cuts out directly above the object, as if electronics are being disrupted. While scientists suggest it could be a glacial formation, others believe it may be the remains of an ancient structure, a military experiment, or something not yet understood. To this day, no definitive explanation exists. Across the ocean floor, researchers have discovered structures that resemble entire cities lost beneath the sea. Near India lies Dwarka, a submerged settlement described in ancient texts, now found with stone walls and foundations underwater. Off the coast of Japan sits the Yonaguni Monument, a massive stepped formation with sharp angles and flat terraces that appear almost carved. Some scientists argue these sites are natural, while others believe they may be man-made and far older than expected. If true, these cities could rewrite what we know about early human civilization. In 1997, scientists detected an extremely powerful underwater sound, now known as the bloop. It was picked up by multiple sonar stations across the Pacific, meaning the source had to be massive. The sound rose in frequency, similar to an animal call but far louder than any known marine creature. It originated thousands of meters below the surface near Antarctica. Some researchers believe it came from ice quakes caused by shifting glaciers, while others argue the signal's strength and pattern remain unexplained. Even today, the true source of the bloop is still debated. Throughout history, the ocean hasn't just been explored, it's been tested. During the Cold War, militaries conducted underwater nuclear tests, detonating bombs beneath the sea to study shockwaves, radiation spread, and submarine warfare. At the same time, classified programs experimented with weather manipulation, using aircraft and chemicals to influence storms, rainfall, and even hurricanes. And then there's the strangest category of all: psychic operations, where governments quietly explored whether the human mind itself could be used for spying, remote viewing, or intelligence gathering. How much of this truly worked is still classified. Beneath miles of crushing ocean pressure, underwater volcanoes erupt in ways completely different from those on land. The immense pressure changes how lava flows and how explosions behave. Around these eruptions, hydrothermal vents release superheated water, creating strange ecosystems filled with life that survives without sunlight. In fact, over 75% of Earth's volcanic activity happens underwater. These eruptions constantly reshape the planet, building new ocean floor and even forming entire island chains. But they also carry danger. Powerful underwater eruptions can displace massive amounts of water, triggering tsunamis. Hidden in the deep, mostly unseen, underwater volcanoes are silently shaping our world. Deep beneath the ocean's surface lies one of Earth's last great frontiers, the seafloor. It holds valuable resources like cobalt, nickel, manganese, and even gold. Key materials used in batteries, smartphones, and green energy technology. Massive manganese nodules sit scattered across the seabed, attracting companies eager to mine them. Specialized robotic machines are being developed to harvest these minerals from crushing depths. But the risks are serious. Mining could destroy fragile ecosystems, stir toxic sediment plumes, and harm species we haven't even discovered yet. Deep-sea mining may power the future, but it could permanently damage one of the planet's most mysterious environments. Nuclear power is one of the most concentrated energy sources humans have ever developed. Inside a reactor, atoms are split in a process called fission, releasing enormous amounts of heat that generate electricity for millions of homes. It produces almost no carbon dioxide during operation, making it a powerful tool against climate change. A small amount of uranium can create more energy than tons of fossil fuels. However, the risks are serious. Radiation exposure can devastate ecosystems and communities. Nuclear waste remains dangerous for thousands of years and must be stored securely. And while rare, accidents like Chernobyl and Fukushima prove that when systems fail, the consequences can be catastrophic. Nuclear energy represents both incredible technological progress and immense responsibility. Unexplored ocean trenches are the deepest and most extreme places on Earth. The Challenger, deep in the Mariana Trench, plunges more than 36,000 feet below the surface, deeper than Mount Everest is tall. Down there, sunlight never reaches, leaving the environment in total darkness. Temperatures hover just above freezing, and the pressure is over 1,000 times stronger than at sea level, enough to crush most equipment instantly. Yet life still survives. Strange bioluminescent creatures, giant amphipods, and ghost-like fish have adapted to this crushing abyss. Earthquakes and underwater volcanoes constantly reshape the trench floor, creating unstable and mysterious terrain. We have mapped the surface of Mars better than these depths. The deep ocean remains Earth's final frontier, vast, silent, and largely unknown. And that's it for today's deep dive. We've explored only a tiny fraction of what lies beneath the surface. If you enjoyed uncovering these mysteries, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next discovery. This is Echoes of Insight. And remember, sometimes the deepest truths are hidden where the light can't reach. See you in the next one.